Okay, we are on. Okay, y'all, we're recording so y'all can greet.
Hello, this is V.
Hi, this is Nikki.
And hello, this is Mo. I had to kind of get the camera ready. So we trying a little bit a better quality video for y'all. Yeah. So we trying something new. Welcome to Let's Chat Ladies. We know it's been a while. We just been really, really busy. Even been really busy today because what time is it?
It's 2 o'clock and we don't have
It's almost 2?
Yes, we don't have our cue cards that we're going to discuss.
Oh, we just going straight off the top of the dome today, y'all. See, we wasn't even really prepared, but we just had to bring y'all something. Right. Because it's been so long, and we know that we do have some Let's Chat Ladies, family fans out there. So, and we love y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in, and we just hoping that, we can reach a broader audience someday.
Right.
So with that being said, is there anything that any one of y'all want to discuss? I'm trying to think. It was something, you know what? The phone, my phone right there. It's a topic in my phone that I had saved last time. We was remember? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pause it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this topic out the phone. And so again, this week we are using Derek Jackson's Mentally Stimulate Me card game for our discussion. Okay, so the question says, what's worse, being cheated on with? A, your best friend. B, your sibling. C, someone of the opposite sex of you, so your partner's on the DL, or D, they're all the same. For me, that would be a D. They're all the same. Best friend, sibling, or you on the DL, they all are on the equal playing field of just being the worst, the utmost worst. And it is over. It's over. No questions asked.
No going back.
I don't need an explanation. I'm just done. I don't want to hear anything. And if it's the sibling or the best friend, I'm done with them too. That's just it. Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, D, but out of all three, the worst two for me would be the sibling and the DL.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two are really like
Just taboo.
Right. Just terrible.
Yeah.
It would be a minute to trust someone after that. You know?
Yeah. So you pick one, you pick two.
I picked D.
You pick all
all
of
the
them.
same.
Yeah.
You pick two. I think I have to say the sibling and DL, but the DL trumps all of them for me.
Yeah.
Because, you can let go of the friend. You can let go of the sibling. It's hard, but you can get over. You can let go and get over that. But with the DL person, that's something hard, very hard to get over, because you don't know if he brought you something bad.
Yeah.
You could have HIV, or you
You can get that from the best friend.
Yeah, you can get that from the best friend, yes, of course. But it's just with the DL, it's like,
I know what you're saying.
What's the word I'm looking
But
for?
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, it's just like it's
The reason why they more at risk with the homosexuality for men is because I can't remember where I read it, but especially if the man is DL.
Right.
A lot of times they don't want to. They don't in their mind. It's something you know. It's psychological.
They feel
They don't
they're
want to
not
admit
gay.
that they're not gay,
Right.
so they don't use protection. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So that's why that HIV was so prevalent in the homosexual
Right.
community for men homosexuals.
Right.
Because they didn't want to really just accept who
Right.
they are.
Right.
So I get that what
Right.
you're saying.
But the most thing about that is not the HIV part. Is that you can't compete with that other person with the
Because
same
man.
sex, right? Because he
You're not a
knows
man.
what he wants.
And you're not a man.
So right,
Right.
and yeah, and that's just
Right.
one thing you just can't. You can't compete with. You can't help. You can't help
Well,
them overcome.
actually,
But
you can't compete with it because if you just attracted to a man, you just attracted to a man.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can't
However-
overcome that.
However, you can't overcome that. However,
Right.
I mean, you can compete if it's just sexualness. Because if you into anal and you got a mouth for head, then you can do whatever the man can do. You can do. However, if he just attracted to men, that's
Right.
what you can't compete with because
Right.
you're not a man.
Right, exactly.
And you know what I found too? A lot of men who are attracted to men, they end up. Sometimes they get with a woman that's manly looking.
Yeah, they should.
They can be real
Uh-huh.
buff like a man, and she built up like a man,
Right.
or short hair,
Right.
or she just have manly features.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know you find that too. But
Yeah.
What I was gonna say too is another reason why that's hard to come back from too is because you never know. You competing with both men and women.
oh right, exactly.
You know,
Exactly,
and
yeah.
it's
That's why I feel like that
That's
one
tough.
just trumps it
That's
all.
tough.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still
That's
equal.
life.
I mean, they equally hurt. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They equally hurt. But with that DL part, that's just something you're gonna always think about in the back of your mind.
Right.
I mean, you know, men cheat with women, but when you cheating with another man, that's just like
and the sibling.
no, it's
Yes,
just another
you're
woman.
right. You really, so you right. Yeah, that sibling and that DL is the worst. Best friend.
Yes.
that mean you just want my friend.
Right,
Right.
but what I'm saying is, I look at sibling is still another woman.
Yeah.
It's still a woman. He's not looking at her as a family member. He's looking
You
at her
should.
as
You look at
another woman.
our- You look,
They
become your
a lot of them don't do that though.
Right.
I mean, that's just like even with the females. They don't look at their in-laws as
You should
family.
as family.
Yes, they don't do
The
that.
minute you
Some of
with
them
my
just don't.
family, nothing. I don't see nothing like
Right,
that. You
right,
just
exactly.
Family.
But that's our way of thinking and
Yeah.
how we were raised. Our core values in family, right, and morals. But a lot of people don't look at it that way.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that DL trumps it all for me because of you. Just like you said, you compete with him being with a woman and a man.
Yeah, if you stay with, I don't know how people stay with folks like that.
I don't either.
So you don't know he looking at him if he really,
Right, right. And then you
can't.
can't, you gonna always, if you try to stay with that.
Even if they
man,
hanging, they got a new
you gonna,
friend,
right, that's what I'm saying. You be like, okay, you don't know,
Yeah.
like, you sexing him
this
too?
Brokeback Mountain.
Right. That's just like I was watching
I have never
Hustle
seen
and
that
Soul.
movie.
Did y'all ever watch
good.
it? Hustle and Soul. Did y'all ever watch it?
Oh.
Okay, it's this show where this guy he started a restaurant where he cooks, and it's a reality show.
Okay.
So his employees, he's in love with two women, his baby mama and one of his employees, right?
Okay.
So one of the guys that was on the show was talking about one of the girls on the show is dating this guy. I think that she said they've been dating for 10 years and she's in love with him. They thinking about trying for a child. But then he's telling her, well, how would you feel about us trying for a child if I'm dating somebody else? So she was like, what? You dating somebody else? And then he tells her, so she then decide, okay, well, I want to meet this person who you're dating. So they set up a meeting, and they sit at the table, and then here comes walking up a dude, his roommate, and she never know
He
that was right.
bisexual.
I guess not. It went off just like that though. So I can't wait till next week to watch, what was said about this. But that's what I'm saying. Okay, all these years you've been dating this man, in love with him, finna have a child with
Oh
him.
my goodness, she ain't
And
no indication.
You find out that he's dating, he's sexing his roommate, which
you
is
find
a dude.
out that he
Right.
is bisexual.
Right.
You have no kind of some
I
people
know.
they just close their
ignore
eyes.
the-
right,
right.
right.
They ignore
Signs.
signs, yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then some people just don't want to ask because they feel like, oh, that's kind of offensive
Right.
to ask somebody.
Right.
Are you
Is that
bisexual?
So,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to ask those questions.
You gotta
right out
ask,
the gate
especially in
nowadays.
this city.
Right.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
But see, that was it. I think they in Miami.
It don't matter. I don't care what city.
Everywhere. That's why I said
Miami,
everywhere.
California.
And this
Sure.
day
You
and
said
time.
city, so that's why I said that.
I said
Oh,
city.
yeah.
You
But
said in
like-
this city.
I said
Oh,
that.
you said in this
She
city.
said it, yeah.
And then I took it back. I'm like, well, really anywhere because
Yeah.
this day and time, you just
Yep.
have
You
to ask.
have
That's
to ask.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all need to download book. The book
Yeah, I
download.
read
Oh,
that
yes.
book.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I think I came across that book one day when I was cleaning. I hadn't seen it in so long. But yeah, I was like, well, because remember, Mama had gave us those books, bought us those books
Yeah,
years
I don't know
ago.
what mine is. I don't know where it is.
Yes, I was like,
Wow,
wow.
that's just crazy. But
Yeah.
that's mainly in our community, though. The
Mhm.
other, well, our
Races.
yeah, I know the
They're
other
more
races.
open.
Yeah,
with their
but maybe
sexuality.
not the you know, the other
Africans and Japanese. And
yeah, the other
Some of those,
ethnic groups, but for
they
the
feel like they cut you
Caucasians,
off.
they're more open.
Right.
Right.
They're
yeah,
pretty
the
much the
Caucasian-
only ones
the
that
ones
seem
that
to be
right,
more
mhm.
open. White.
Because Hispanics, Africans, Jamaicans, and Asians,
Yeah.
they all shun upon
Yeah,
that.
so they
like,
probably
heavily, like,
download-
they
they-
cast them out of their families. They either castrate them.
Mm.
You know, like one country I read where this one guy, I think he was over the country and he's talking about banning oral sex. Yes. Yes, girl, I cannot remember, but he's talking about banning
And a lot
oral
of mad
sex.
people over there.
Right? They'll be trying to come over. They gonna
Bro,
try
you
to.
gonna have to build walls everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. They coming. Right.
They coming, man. They coming.
When we was there, girl, I saw this on Facebook.
You know, Facebook always have,
Yes.
what is
girl.
it? Real news.
Unrealistic.
Uh-huh.
Not real, yeah.
Right, right. But yes, it was too funny. I was like, what?
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
crazy.
that is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you right, B. That DL.
Yeah, I think that just trumps them all.
Right.
That is the worst.
Yes,
They
they
all are
bad.
bad, but yeah,
Right.
that
Yeah, they all are bad.
Mm-hmm.
They really are. Very, very much so.
Right.
They
Thank God
all
we
were
ain't
hurt the
experienced no
same,
mess
but
like
that
that.
DL is what will linger on longer than anything else.
right. And you know what? That
Because
best
you can
friend
get
thing-
over the best friend. Because
Right.
you feel, just like you say, you feel like, okay, she wasn't my friend.
Anyway.
Okay, the sister, the sibling, I mean, you can kind of, it's going to take you longer to get over. And you may not even forgive that guy and move on to somebody else. But with the DL, you're going to always think in the back of your mind, with anybody you get with, I wonder, is he DL? Is he going to do me the same way that this guy that I was with did?
Right, right.
You're going to always have that paranoia of, you know,
You be looking
him
for
being-
signs, any little
Right,
thing.
yeah, and you were like, okay, yeah,
Right.
you DL too.
Right. That's a
So,
lot of
I mean,
baggage.
that's a lot of
That's a
baggage
lot.
to
Right.
carry
Ooh,
with
that's-
you and have to go through. You know,
I know somebody
that's-
that went through that too.
Oh my gosh, really? Oh,
Terrible. She married now somebody else though.
oh my gosh, that's just like,
Then Jerry said she came home
oh.
and found he was in his boxes. They were in their boxes or something. Him and his homeboy.
Oh,
I can't remember the whole story because it was so long ago, but
yeah, that's terrible, honey. Ooh. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
ain't no straight dudes for to be sitting around.
Running
with
no
no
boxes.
boxes.
And nothing they sleeping in, okay?
Okay.
Nothing they wear under their clothes, okay?
right, exactly.
Mm-mm.
Right.
but anyway, y'all chime in. Get the card again.
Y'all tell us what y'all think is the worst. Being, what's the worst? Being cheated on with your best friend, your sibling, someone of the opposite sex of you, or are they all the same? So that's it for us today, y'all. We'll see y'all. Hopefully, we're going to try to do one next week. We're going to try to get back on this track of once a week. But, because you just took your final today, right? So you got, how long of a break you got? A week break. Lord, y'all. So we're going to do one next week. And then after that, we don't know when it's going to be. We'll see. Yeah. All right. This is Mo signing out.
This is V.
This is Mickey.
All right. Holla. In the words of Frankie.